feeling like Goldie for real.
Yeah. And that shit sounds like, baby.
I told 2019 a million ain't enough.
We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on. Girl, you could have been my only one, but you just had to check.
I've been on a mission, strictly bag getting. Different, never missing. Got it out the kitchen. Know I lived it. I'm cut from that cloth. All I know is get it.
Spaceships on the blade.
Cut from that cloth. All I know is get it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix who was unable to get it done against the Rockets.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Shot by Eason, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Murray. Kicks it out to Giannis. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Eason's shot is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Back to Murray. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. 9-point game. Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another 3 for Houston.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The Suns making a switch here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now Murray after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mobley. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Murray. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Song. Here's the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Suns trailed by 14. And stolen by Murray. Here's Thompson. Diving in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Drummond. Plays it up and banks it in.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. The Rockets again can't hit. Edwards looking it over. Releases. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the rebound.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. There's the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Giannis. Still scoreless. And it's Drummond missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell looking it over. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Whitmore. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number one pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Connects from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Holland.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Houston Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Sohan. Now Whitmore. Allen for the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo to end the run. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Kennard for three. Suns trail by 20. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 2.
Kennard with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Whitmore. It's an 18-point game. Clock at 6. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Whitmore missed inside. Left side, Edwards. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Thompson. He takes it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Now here's Thompson. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Robinson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. He can't get that one to fall. Murray with the defensive effort. Mobley right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Suns foul. Howard. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sarr.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for Cam Whitmore.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Kennard for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the Rockets, Luke Kennard. 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Houston on top, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Houston with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Whitmore. Kennard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 17.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Holland. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. And he hits the jumper for 2. Eason's got the first basket of the third quarter for Houston. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the 3-ball is good.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Here's Murray. Going inside. Thompson right side. Back to Murray. Pass to Eason. For 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout charge to Houston. That's right, Thompson. It's time to get loud and cheer on your Suns High Squad. Suns High Squad, get loud for them once again.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. From 17 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Eason gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
3-point field goal.
Eason's got 8 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And stolen by Mobley. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
For 3, Murray. Suns trail by 19. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thompson outside. The shake. And Thompson throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Here they are, your Suns Dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:44 left to play here in the third. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Rockets leading by 18. Count it. Good. Mobley's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Count it.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Sohan. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rockets leading by 14. Kennard for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
From the wing, again the Rockets score. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payton from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Suns trail by 19. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. On the wing, Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 19-footer is on the money. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Thompson, high post. It's hauled in by the Suns. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And he's able to get it back. Houston leading by 20. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Thompson. The tray.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Back to Kennard. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 here in the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thompson for three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Suns trail by 18, and he comes up with the deuce. Holland got 4 points this quarter.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. To the paint. Pass to Sohan. Thompson looking for an opening.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, no good. Houston leading by 18. Pass to Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Stolen. Here's Sarr. It's good.
Assisted by Evan Mobley.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Edwards can't hit. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Took him no time at all on that one. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Deep two from Murray. It's good from the top of the key.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight. Another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against Phoenix.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Amen Thompson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Drummond missing. Rockets on offense. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Kennard's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His three-pointers off the mark. Shot from the wing. Kennard's shot is off. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility.